Mercy is kindness, and kindness is mercy. And boy, we love the mercy of God, don't we? Oh my gosh, mercy is so amazing. That we can do things wrong and God just forgives us. That He never shuts us out of His life because we didn't do everything exactly the way He wanted it done. His mercy's new every day, every morning. And I figure that He makes a new batch every day because I used up all of yesterday's. Some of you need to get up, and this is why it's so important to get up in the morning and spend some time with God.
Am I going to live this day negative, sour, seeing the wrong, chip on my shoulder? Or am I going to live it in faith, positive, hopeful, seeing the best, being good to people? This is a choice that we have to make every day.
Whatever you happen to be facing today or may face, I actually want you to call it Goliath, because if you call it Goliath, then at least you know where it's going to wind up.
Life is too short to live negative, sour, letting circumstances dictate our attitude. Every morning you need to make the decision, this is another day the Lord has made. I'm going to live it in faith. I'm going to be positive. I'm going to see the best. I'm going to make the most of this day.
Let me tell you something. Every day, every moment of your life, you need God's help. There's not a moment in our lives when we are not desperate. You understand me? Desperate for God's help. If I were you, I would probably say no less than 100 times a day, God help me. God help me. Just help me. You don't even have to know what you need help for, because I can guarantee you need help for something. Just, God, help me. And I wish that I could explain the mystery of it to you, but just to sit down. Don't worry so much about what you do when you spend time with God. Well, if I spend time with God, what do I do? Truthfully, and I hope this, is not doctrinally insane, but I don't really think it matters so much what you do. I think the thing that's important is that you have come to Him, you're giving Him time, and by coming to Him, you're saying, I'm afraid to start this day without you. I don't trust myself. I need you. Help me, strengthen me. Now, obviously, when you add studying the Word to that and you learn principles of prayer and confessing the Word, yes, there's a lot of spiritual disciplines that we can practice in that time, but I think that too often people worry about what they're supposed to do, and they have this set formula and they try to follow it every day, and it won't be long and you're going to get really bored with it. But if you follow the Holy Spirit, there will be creativity and variety, and you're going to enjoy the time, and you're not even really going to know what happened. You just know that you were and God was, and there was a connection that you don't understand, and now all of a sudden you've got a brighter outlook on the day than you had when you went to spend that time. Let's all be people who really want to bear good fruit. Let's don't be the kind of person that just our whole walk with God is just to get Him to give us what we want. Let's be more concerned about what we can give to God, how we can represent Him, how we can be an ambassador for Christ.